All right, hello everybody. How you all doing today? Is this working? Is the question of my the rest of my life. Do you see screen? No. Okay, so uh-oh. I don't know what's going on, but let's go check. Let's go check YouTube, make sure this thing is working. I am on my phone, so I'm not sure if this will actually work or not. View my channel. Testing my phone hotspot for a live stream. Let's go ahead and check my own stream because we need to make sure that it's working. I'm already using most of my stuff now. Uh-oh. I don't know what's going on, but let's go check. Oh my goodness, it works on 144p. Let's go. It works. It works on 144p. What an awful place I'm living in, right? I used to stream in the daily on 720p, but now I'm streaming on 144p. I mean, I'm still streaming, but at least it's a lot worse than it was now. I'm streaming in a third world country. That's what this is. Hello, I am under the water. Somebody help me. Ooh. Oh boy, am I glad to be back. Okay, so the entire week I was busy trying to get my hotspot to work, to make myself stream again, and to make sure that my phone actually works for high streams. I am currently in the red, as it says. It is not at all good internet, but I think it's working. Question mark, maybe. I'm gonna check again because it's in the red. I'm gonna check Twitch this time. Wow, it's actually streaming in full 1080p. Should I change source? I shouldn't stream at 1080p. That's not ideal. Can I change it real quick? I'm gonna change it real quick. I'm gonna change it to like 720p, and maybe that'll make everything better. All right, that's what I'm gonna do. Alright, and we're good? Are we good? I think we're good. Check. Can you hear me? How much latency is it? Check. Oh, that is way latent. That is way latent. I still haven't opened my mouth. Oh, there we go. Oh my goodness. It is 15 seconds late. Latency. Bro. Oh no. 10-second latency. It's terrible. Oh, what can you do? It's for the better. It's for the better. Let's see if we can do this. It should be 720 now. The source should not be 1080p. It should be 720 now. All right, so that's working. Barely. It's there, but it's not there. If that makes sense. I think it's moving all right. We are not going to have any music for this for the beginning because obviously that is from online, and I can't use online. I'm trying to restrict my online access as much as I can. There's already online wallpaper that I'm using just for this. Although the online is just insert and then it's just code after that. But we don't say it. We don't stay there. All right. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go here, right? We are going to turn on Raid Shadow Legends. Welcome to Raid again. That's right. We are playing Raid Shadow Legends to try out the setup and everything. Make sure everything is going good. I think it's a good starting point. Raid is pretty minimal when it comes to gaming. And we'll go from there. We'll go to more extreme games as we go along. So we're going to start with Raid and end up with Forza Horizon 6. Alright? Cool. Okay, cool. I think the second one we're going to do is Borderlands 2. 2 hours for each, as much as I can. Or if I get distracted, we'll just play it out and we'll see what goes. Now live game. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to do a game capture, right? For Raid. Can we fade in here, please? There we go. Look at that. We got the Doom Tower rankings. Uh-oh, there's no sound. There is no sound. Hold on. There is no sound. Why don't I hear sound? Oh, it's muted. That's why. There we go. Now we got some sound. Bah. Alright, first thing I'm going to do is upgrade all these people. Good job. Alright. Now I'm looking at the activity feed, and we should be pretty good. We should be good to go. Okay. First stream without the internet, but using my phone as a hotspot. Let's go. How bad can it be? How bad can it be? I just want to be with you, call on me. How bad can it be? Just look at me, I'm petting this honey. How bad can it be? Alright, Cleopatrix, I want to turn this into a nuker at one point. And this definitely a nuker somehow. I want to turn you into a nuker. I just don't know how. How do I turn you into a nuker, man? I just don't know, man. Oh, that's right. I have to minimize it so I can see the chat. Bug? Spider? Spider in the web. Does that mean I'm on the web? I don't understand. I'm a bug on the web. I don't know what that means. Bug on the web. The web bug. I have a bug web. Bed web. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just doing something random. Isn't that just like me? To do something random. Champion Chase. Gonna grab all my stuff. We're gonna do the spider? Oh, you want me to do the spider stuff? You want me to continue on my spider journey? No, I'm already done with my spider journey. I don't need to think about that. Now I'm doing the Sand Necropolis journey. Whatever that might be. Alright, Demon, let's go. Let's see if we can get a better road record this time. It's looking pretty good. Okay. I'm keeping an eye on my video feed on my phone. This is why I'm not looking at activity feed right now. I can look at the activity feed and you can actually do that. So welcome to Social Saturday. How this is gonna work is that now I am obliged to meet up with you every Saturday and catch up and play some games with you. You guys alright with that? I'm okay with that. I am pretty okay with that. And I'm going to turn this down because it's a little loud, but just only a little. I'm gonna have to take all my games up to max volume and then like restructure everything because I had to change my microphone, and that was quite a bit. Yeah, 50,000, let's go. Gershnak with the 50,000, let's go. Hey, guys, you were playing Vaporeon. I might play that one next. You guys up for some Vaporeon? I'm up for some Vaporeon. I can't wait to play Vaporeon again. What kind of a noise was that? Hey Twitch, clip that. By the way, that actually tests the Twitch voice command to see if that actually works. Gone 15 minutes without disconnecting. Okay, cool. Getting there. We're into yellow, so it's pretty good. And put my phone right here. Ooh, 25,000. But with the revive and the comeback, let's go. Let's go. We're already tender. Got 15 million so far. Yeah, Gershnak is now a glass jar. Linkberry tender with the comeback. Let's go. Alright, we're in the 20s, so hopefully no one dies. Let's go, 700,000. Woo. They're gonna go. That was a bad placement by that Ezio. That was a bad placement for Ezio. Assuming direct control. There's nothing here, so I'm just gonna shoot. Ah, there's nothing here. By the way, this game is now just rated T for teen. So let's go. The government has revised its grading on this game and is now rated T for teen. Everybody put W in the chat for that. A long time ago, if you don't remember this story, it's quite the story to tell too. A long time ago, this game used to be M for mature because of how much you actually pay for it. But not anymore. Woad Painted Servant. What are you and what do you do? Woad Painted Servant. Alright, let's find you and try to upgrade you. What do you do? What do you do that's so in particular? What more could we use? Alright, where is the Woad Painted Servant? I want to upgrade you. I really want to upgrade you. Deep Hook Magnus. I don't see a Woad. Did I miss something? How do we own that character? Yeah, Woad Painted Perfect Soul. How do I own a Woad Painted Perfect Soul if I haven't seen it yet? A Woad Painted Perfect Soul. Okay. Woad Painted. Whoa, 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 whoa. Going through it again. Yeah, I just don't have them. Why does it say I have them? Wait, is it in my other inventory? I bet it's in my other inventory. Let's take a look. There you are, Woad Painted level 40. What do you do anyway? Alright, let's see. Block active skills for this first one. Ooh, already. Attacks one enemy 2 times and has a 25% chance of placing a block active skills debuff for 1 turn. You know, you could just search up the name. Yeah, it was in my other vault. It was in my other vault. Hello, Crazy Hedgehog. Welcome to Raid Shadow Legends. Alright, so the woad painted level 40 right now that I have, it's attack enemy 2 times and has a 25% chance for each hit of placing a block active skill touch. If booked, could be a 30% chance of placing a block active skills, which is, as its starter, not bad. Thank you for saying hello. This is my first time actually using my phone as a hotspot to play games. So, because we can't afford internet anymore, because isn't that sad? Isn't that sad? Anyway, second one. Furley heals this champion. Excuse me? Excuse me? This singular skill fully heals this champion. When did I sleep on this champion? When did I sleep on this champion? Hold on. Hold the phone. I've been sleeping on this champion. I didn't even know she could just fully heal herself. And places a 30% reflex damage buff on this champion for 2 turns. But if it's ascended, it removes all debuffs from this champion and 1 random debuff from all their allies. And then he heals this champion by 100% of their max HP. And then he heals all allies equal to 50% of the surplus heal. This lady's crazy. This lady's crazy for the amount of heals that she could do. And then grants an extra turn. An extra turn, chat. I've been sleeping on the best champion I think I've ever seen in Raid Shadow Legends. Twitch, clip that. Oh dear. And then overpower level 1 attacks 1 enemy, has a 75%. Everybody loves an extra turn. Oh my goodness. Okay, attacks 1 enemy, has a 75% of placing block active skills debuffs for 2 turns. Interesting. So all she has to do for her is that she's pretty much a support champion. She's pretty much a support champion. And I'm going to build her as such right now. We're going to build her as an OP defense champion. So what do we have so far? We have a speed of 97, defense. She's pretty squishy on the defense, so she probably could do a little bit more about. I say about 1,000 on defense, a lot of it on hit points, and then a lot of resistance. I'm saying resistance. I'm gonna put this on a resistance build. I did see a Stag Knight in here. I already built a Stag Knight. I want to build this character now. Can I build this character now? I have tons and tons of artifacts that I have. So I want to make this into a resistance build with being defensive heavy. So where I want to go is probably Mercury with the resistance already placing her at 20. So if I add her, it would be attack 25, attack 6%, crit rate 5%, HP 4%. You know what? I'll equip it just for now. Rebirth. I've never seen this one before. New variable set. What does this one do? Also does a 20% resistance, and it's a shield which has HP, resistance, accuracy. I don't think I need accuracy, but just for the sake of argument, let's say I do. This is just for resistance, by the way. Pinpoint. What do we got? We need defense. We need obviously defense. Pinpoint does not actually give us free defense. Nor does Feral. Slayer just gives us attack. Merciless gives us speed. And then Supersonic has more resistance. Here we go. Let's see what we got for resistance over here. We could replace speed, resistance, more accuracy for... Yeah, you know what? I'm going to replace this with Supersonic. Just for now. It's still the same resistance. But I want it to have like more defense now. So let's go to this helmet right here. We got a little bit of defense here. I could do a lot better on that, but let's just put that there just for the sake of argument. And then, does this have attack? It has a little bit of defense right there. Accuracy 12. Let's put that there just for now. And then, oh my goodness, damage. Yeah, all I have is damage dealers. What I want next? Attack, damage. I don't want any of that. Attack, attack, attack. Impulse, attack, defiant. There's resistance right there. I could actually replace that because that would be a lot better. No, it wouldn't. No, it wouldn't. I changed my mind. It wouldn't. Defense. Oh my goodness. There's a red mystical stone skin. You know what? I'm going to use it just for the sake of argument, just because I can. All right. We have attack, critical damage, defense 25. Why do I keep those? All right. We do have resistance. Got a little bit more resistance because we can. It's purple, so I believe that would be a better allocation. Yeah, it'd be 40 resistance. Yeah. All right. We're just gonna make this better and better. Ooh. A mythical weapon with more HP. HP and more HP. I think I could re-roll that. What do you think? Could I could re. It's a mythical weapon, so if I hit this and rework it, right? I can't rework it. Never mind. But this one definitely has more acceleration because he's a mythical. Do I want to though? It gets rid of 22, but it gives us +1 just right off the bat. It's not guaranteed though. It's 75%, which is not that much. It's not 100%, and 75% of nothing is still nothing. So at the end of the day, maybe I want a little bit more resistance in the end. That's what I'm thinking, chat. And crucify me, but I will die on that hill. Alright, so we have a little bit more defense now. Let's go ahead and is that good? Alright, what I want to do now is to filter the rank and not the rank and rarity. I want to do this, but do priority stats of defense percent. What do we got? We got Slayer, which is a 60 already, and a full stack too of legendary 60 defense. Do I want Slayer? Probably for the defense, it'd be 300. You get with 400. We got almost 1,000. Okay, 1,000 defense is what I'm looking for. Like right there. Okay. I wanted to see if I can get 1,000 defense before upgrading. That'd be amazing. Hello, Ben. Welcome back. You can do guild. Oh yeah, I could use guild filters. I want to do it the hard way though. I want people to be retention and think about mistakes, and then getting them involved so I can get all the chats. Yeah. The protection over there is actually pretty good. Defends 500 by 500, which equals 1,000. Let's go. Okay, so we got 100 resistance. Can I make that better? Yes, I could. I'm gonna upgrade this to level 16. There we go. We got a nice 78 resistance. This dude has planned everything out. I'm gonna add these 3 artifacts. They're probably not going to be much, but they're probably going to be good. And we're going to go ahead and leaps and bounds with acceleration. Let's go. What a roll. What a roll. Alright, and see, now we have 175 resistance followed with 1,000 defense. Let's go ahead and add some more HP, shall we? All these can be left alone, but this one, whew boy, imagine after getting after this one, it's gonna be a massive defense bug. 60% defense with crit rate of 13%. This guy is gonna be definitely tanky. You were also not aware that I wanted you to call me out on that and also wanted the retention. Accuracy. But they always hit. Okay, why is it called accuracy when we always hit the opposing character? Why do they call it accuracy? Why not spell acceleration? That's my... Bro, your stack works. Alright, so we got a little bit more defense. Let's see if we can add more. Because it requires accuracy to replace the V-Faust when you hit them. But then they still resist. So if they always resist, what's the point? Alright, what do we got here? We got a 19,000 level 40 with all these kinds of infos here. We got 20 resistance, 15 hit points, another 8% hit points, 5% critical rate, 20% reset resistance, and then another 20 resistance. Some accuracy as well. That's because they have a high resistance and accuracy. That's right. I do not want this character to have his character blocked. So, at the end of the day, after all those upgrades, I have a 19,000 power level 40 road rated epic. Is that good? Probably not for elite people, but it's good for what we need to do. Alright, let's see how much we can do. Wearer's turn increases by 10% whenever the allies die. Removes 2 less damage if under any debuffs. I could put that on her. Wearer's heals and turn meter increase effects applied by allies boost. Alright, hear me out, chat, on this one. During the Croesus, I think would be OP on this character because she can already do 100% strat on herself. If she continues to throughout that entire team, that 15, that how many percent, that 50% dealt on her is boosted by an additional 15%. So I think I'm gonna add Journal and Necrosis on her. Let's go ahead and upgrade her to the max. And we got her to a nice even 20,000. Let's go. All right. Now that we dealt a little bit of road rated, let's go ahead and upgrade her rank if possible. We do have enough to upgrade her rank. Let's go ahead and upgrade her and make her into the running. Oh yeah. Alright. So now she is back to level 17,000. We're going to put her back in the running. She'll be interesting to put on the team. Alright, now we mentioned Stag Knight earlier. Where is he? Stag Knight. Here we go. Let's do some Stag Knight. He is not built at all. I don't know how to build this character. Let's see what he does. He attacks one enemy 2 times. Each has a 30% chance of placing 30% debuff, 2 turns, but that turns into a 35, 40, 50% chance of placing a 30% decreased speed for his A1. That's interesting. Alright, attacks all enemies has a 70% chance of placing a 60% decrease with high accuracy and good speed. Okay. I can do that. Looks like he already has a lot of accuracy, but I could probably build him better. I can build him better. Let's build him. Oh, he's in here. He's in here. Of course, he's in here. Let's build this guy better. Because we can. Alright, so the first thing I want to do is put here, on here is an accuracy ring. Because for reasons. Because I can. Alright, so we got Feral. Oh dear. Nothing accuracy here. No accuracy here. No accuracy here. No accuracy here. No accuracy here. I might have to put a Feral on him. Because Feral does have a little bit of accuracy to it, doesn't it? Yeah, 40% accuracy. That's 40 right off the gate. And it does all this because it's a legendary. Cool. Alright. Now, he has already a speed, has 100 speed. This is pretty fast. I want him super speedy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look up the acceleration. I think perception, because acceleration is plus speed. So perception speed is going to be definitely for here. A crit rate, attack, crit damage. High accuracy with good speed. I need him to have nothing but speed. I will put his speed right there. Speed right there. Looking for speed. Speed right there. Speed right there. Speed right there. And then speed as the end rate. If I can find one. I do not have any speed perception boots. Where can I get perception real quick? Where can I get perception? I think I can get perception at the market. No, I can't get perception. Forge, that's right. Here we are. Acceleration and speed. So what I want to do, I want maximum damage. You know what? I'm feeling spicy. I'm feeling spicy this round. I'm going to add a mythical charm. I have 20 of them, but I also have speed charms, 36 of them, and also a boost charm, as well as a rarity charm and a rank charm. Oh my goodness. Can we get a mythical speed boot? Can we get it? Cross your fingers, everybody, if you can, or just press X. Spam X right now. Spam X. I'm feeling spicy. Do it. Do it. Do it. Spam X. Spam X. Spam X. Alright, we got a few chest plates that are legendary, but the boots, we got speed boots, that's progress. Alright, let's do it again. We got 10 more. Can we get mythical? Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. Come on, give me mythical. Give me mythical, please give me mythical. My joy has no worth. Frick. I have no mythical speed boots. I don't even have a mythical. What was the point of that? What bad RNG is this? What the frick? Boo! Plarium blue. Ah, fine. Alright, where's my Stagnite? Here you are. Rip mythical. Oh no, it saved it too. Man, I was saving too. Alright, anyway. What have we got? We got defense, hit point, attack. Here we go. We got this one, which is not what I wanted, but pretty good all the same. So there we go. We got a full spec. I'm going to go ahead and sell some of this stuff because it's just not working. Yep, selling that. Selling that. Alright, selling that. Alright, so now we have an 11,000 champion doing base. What we got? We got a few... We got speed, we got accuracy. Let's see what he becomes when we level him up. Four to 5 speed boost, let's go. Do I want defense gauntlets? I think I could find a better one. I think defense is actually fine. Oh, look at that! Speed double roll, let's go! Double roll! I'm out of money. I'm out of money. And the stagnite is gonna remain stagnite. Stagnant is the pun. Anyway, that's the game. What do I want to put him as? Stagnite. What kind of... I'm thinking cruelty. Is cruelty the best strat here? I could look up Hail Hades. Alright, so let's look at my champions. Stag Knight. Where is he at? Where would you set him up as? Cruelty! I was right. Don't you like it when I'm right? That's where we will put it. I got my start out Knight in Cruelty. Yeah, I figured that he'd be put in Cruelty. I just recently learned about cruelty not too long ago. So anyway, I got a plus raised up Stag Knight now. Alright. Let's go ahead and do stuff. Use 12 crypt keys and wars. I'm just gonna use one up. We got Stag Knight over here. What? I did upload one, so I'm gonna go use multi. Alright, let's relax a bit while these guys fight. Alright, break's over. Alright, tag team. I really want to use my recently used characters. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Nightmare, this guy. I'm going to trade you for someone that I recently built. And his name is John Cena! Let's start. Let's see what she does. I want to see this road painted warrior just take damage. That was not my first choice. She is not very strong, is she? 191. Yuck. She is only good for one thing, and that is survival ability. She's not even good at that. Yep, there she goes. She's now full. She's now full power. Could she solo? I have a feeling that she could solo for some reason. Ugh, yuck. But be incredibly slow. I have a feeling that she could solo because she can like 100% heal herself and then just she'd be this. Hold on, is this the slowest solo champion? Let's find out right now. Would this be the slowest solo champion? Hold on, let's go to brutal real quick. I'm interested in to see how this plays out. Let's go. I'm curious. So the answer is no. The answer is no. She can't solo anything. Well. Oh. Why did I think that'd be good? Why did I think that would be good? Oh dear. Very much no. But you can use her as food. The thought was there though. There was a thought. There was a definitely crazy thought. Anyway, Crazy Hedgehog, where did you come from? And is there like a social that you like to share with me real quick? What do you mean by social? Like, do you have a Discord? Do you have a Twitter? Do you have... Oh, sorry. I keep calling it Twitter. It's X now, isn't it? Do you... what do you stream on a day-to-day? I do have Discord. Yay! Is that where you found me? Or did you just find me willy-nilly and you were just bored? I'm from New Zealand. Oh, welcome, New Zealander. I got a New Zealander here. Nice. I don't stream. Aw. You should stream Raid Shadow Legends. People would be interested in that. I would at least. Everybody can give you their opinions about how you're wrong. I found you willy-nilly because I was bored. See how that works? I think Raid Shadow Legends is making a comeback. Calling me crazy, but I think Raid Shadow Legends is making a comeback in the stream community because there is a little bit of strategy involved and a lot of luck, but mostly strategy. Hey, did you know that if you follow me, you would be eligible for me to pull an immediate blue shard? Blue shard is one of my things that I have on there. So if you did follow me and happen to get 300 points, you can use that 300 points to force me to pull a blue shard. Wouldn't that be crazy? It could be legendary. You'd be a legend. Thank you for the follow. That was also a streamer etiquette. I made you follow me. I'm saving up for the sacred. Oh no. Oh, but to be honest, chat, I'm gonna tell you a secret. I was gonna use them up this Christmas. So, because there's a 2x pull for the sacred shards. Then, So I was planning on using it for that. If there's going to be a 2x sacred pull, I am definitely pulling all my sacreds for that. Do you think the sacred is too expensive? I have to force myself to open the shard and to build the and build a champion, basically, using that entire thing. Because, yeah, for that amount of money, I would have to. No, I think it's too cheap. Okay. No, I'm glad it's too cheap. I wanted it to be cheap for people to actually think they have the ability to actually stay for that long. They would have to be invested so long into streams from day to day. And you know what? That is also the strategy that I put on here. That's also the strategy. It's all a big strategy conspiracy theory. Where I've gotten like 10,000 points in another person's stream. What is this other person's stream? Rage Saddle Legends? Or someone else that you'd like to see? I might have this game, by the way. That's 100 sacred. You know what else is 100 sacred? This conversation, because I've never had a straight conversation on a person with Raid before. I've never been on a straight conversation before. It's just never happened. I've been always alone on my streams, and so I decided to come up with this strategy because I think that Raid Chat Legends is coming into. Decided to implement some intentional mistakes. Decided to implement points. Well, I didn't decide that. Other people helped me achieve that. Thank you, everybody, by the way. I don't really watch people for the games they play. Well, then why do you watch them? Do you just have a conversation for them? Is Twitch your social platform to get everybody noticed? I don't know why I'm talking in this voice. Is it really weird? Why? Why do you do it? Well, anyway, that's where she will be put. I need some drink after all that. Don't talk like that. That will ruin your voice. I just find it interesting to meet random people. I am the most random person you will ever meet on this platform. I'm just gonna give it a buck. Say it a buck. Random people are the best. Am I just so lol random? Ooh, I got a 6 epic. Let's go. Let's go. I oh let's go. Let's go. Don't worry, I've come up with that conclusion already. Oh, I mean, I am sort of lol random because why not? I love being lol random. Potion keeps. Spider's Den. Defense. Ignore defense. Huh. I haven't done this for a while. Attack, defense. There we go, we upgraded everything a little bit. for how many mistakes you've made, your account seems well developed. A little well developed. It's just a little well developed. My most powerful one, I think, my most powerful team right now is Ezio and Gershnak, because this guy can continue bombing using his counter attacks, right? And then even though they with his passive, every time a bomb, it removes and places a protected poison debuffs, which this guy will come and use. It activates it instantly activates all poison debuffs on enemies under 4 or more debuffs. So this guy can literally just spam poison from Gershnak that he has everly counterattacked it, and guess how many hit points are taken away because of that? 1,750,000. Almost 2 million damage just because of these two on dragon, or well, on demon. That's a lot. That's a whole lot of hit points. That's right. I try to put them on the arena as much as possible, and people do not like the combination. Alright, I'm gonna do some demonstrations right now. I am still in silver, by the way, even though I think this is an OP combo. People seem to have developed their defense very well, and I don't know how to do that. Alright, let's see if I can beat this Russian dude. Alright, what are we thinking for the first element? I'll let you decide. Who is going to be my first... Who's going to be my first champion that I'm going to use? Should I use this girl for the memes? This girl for the memes? Predator. Alright, Predator. Let's go, Predator. You're thinking with... Set the tone. Alright, wait, no. This is Predator. This is Predator. I did it wrong. I am stupid. I am setting the tone alright. I am just gonna set the tone. That's Alien. Oh, speaking of Predator, this guy has a Predator. I'm gonna use this setup right now. I am not going to allow a reviver to be on my team, so goodbye. You can have your Predator. I will permit your Predator. Interesting choice. So now I have 2 revivers and 2 bombers. Let the games begin. First stop, I'm gonna go first because I have this guy on my team. He is speedy. He is speedy to do this. Let's see. Everybody already has something, so I'm gonna go ahead and put this on them. Bam! Block defense. I am going to shoot you. Bam! Better hurry up. Alright. That was just my first turn. Ah, frick. Yeah, let's go. Defense increase. Got golden elixir. Pop. I do not like this cloak. I don't know what the point of that was. Bro, what is your problem? Bro, what is your problem? How? Why are you doing that? How is he doing that? Isn't he supposed to like have a percentage of how that works? How is he doing that? Ugh. Hello, Scades TV. Welcome on here. Where did you come from? Welcome on into Raid Shadow Legends. How you doing today? Ads over. Yay! It was only one ad, right? I still do at least one ad per hour. That way it's not annoying, you know? It's not like 17 ads where you have to like wait a half an hour, you know? Good man, how's Raid doing today? Raid is doing well. I tried doing a live, and apparently this predator kept throwing stuff at me, and I couldn't attack back. It was stupid. I couldn't get past him. I love Fred. Thank you for sharing your love. I am a stickler for this guy. This guy just keeps on with the golden elixir. He's pretty powerful with the golden elixir. I had to redo him because I figured out that you could actually make him live for a long time with golden elixir, with speed and everything. With speed and golden elixir, he is pretty much nigh impenetrable. Shoot. He shoots. He scores. Crazy Hedgehog saying, "You are my nemesis for liking that guy. I do not like him, and therefore you are my nemesis." Such how Twitch conversation goes, right? You are my nemesis, and you will be my lifelong enemy. Twitch clip that. That was pretty silly. Anyway, I'm sure you love to beat my Pred 9VC Mercurial. Predator is the biggest pay-to-win champion known to man. Well, what about... Hold on. Are you sure about that? What do you say to two He-Mans? What do you say to two He-Mans, huh? Hang on, I gotta show you this. I paid for He-Man twice. Not once, twice. Hang on, I gotta show you this. Look, there's He-Man, and look, there's He-Man again. I got two He-Mans. And that's not all. Look, I have, where is this Skeletor? And look, another Skeletor. Get nerfed Mercurial. Yeah, Mercurial did get nerfed, didn't it? What are you doing with two He-Mans? I don't know. I thought I could double the amount of attacks I could do. I didn't know what to do with two He-Mans. I just bought it and hopefully someone else could help me with them. Because as you can see, he is not optimized at all. I do not hope to optimize him at all until I get like 1 billion coins. If you're fast enough to provoke me, indeed. Wait, is that the weakness? Provoke? Is provoke like the weakness of Mercury? That's crazy. You might have just said that just to throw me off. In that case, nothing has changed. Just watch my hair mat have revolted since Mercury. He's got this guy. And he did. He did. He did. He did. He did. He did. And now he's alive. He has 2 revivers on his team. And so do I, by the way. Bam. 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 Let's go. That was flourish. That was a flourish right there. All right. There's a void event going on right now. I already tried to do 1 void or 3 voids in a row, and they were all regular. They were all there. None of them were epic. None of them were legendary. They were all rare. The question is, do I spend 3 more on voids, or just do 3 mystery shards? I'll put the poll up. What are we feeling, chat? What are we feeling? We feeling mystery shard, ancient shard, void shard? I'm feeling generous today. All right, here we go. We're going up to it. Mystery shard. What do we got? We got a pikeman. Boo. Ancient shard. Who we got here? Increase your champion slot. I know what to do with that. You are broke on silver. Well, yeah, I am broke on silver. Look at that silly face. What I can do, though, is instant upgrade this guy. We're going to summon this guy. Here we go. What do we got? Who dis? Hatchlet Slinger has an Axe Frenzy, and then killable, and has a counter check. Has a 10% chance, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 30% chance. Alright, and the Void. Here we go. Another rare. Frick. It's a Liquidary Tender! Let's go! Okay, if you don't know, I already have one of these. And she is pretty OP, the way I built her. Liquidary Tender, look at what I did to her. I have her set on Relentless, which has an 80% chance to get an extra turn, an Impulse, which gives her speed a boost, and Feral, which also gives herself a boost. But she has 223 of speed. So not only can she be speedy, but she can also take extra turns. Relinquitory Tender. I'm going to build it the exact same way. I'm going to have 2 Relinquitory Tenders. You know how OP that would be? Hang on, can I actually do that? Let's find out. Relentless. Alright, here we go. We're gonna focus on speed. I eat speed for breakfast. Nom 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 nom. Speed. Here we go. And we're going to put speed on him. Speed. Speed beep 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 beep. Oh, here's the speed. I hope they never buff Angzia next. Yeah. I don't know who Angzia is. I just said yeah. Alright, here we go. Resistance. Alright, so now she has resistance, less like the other one. And now let's see if we can get her to the other one, Impulse. Nope, we don't have another one for Impulse. But we can just add speed to her. Speed. What do we got for speed? Resistance 12. Oh, this one's good. This one is also good. All right. So there you go. There is my second Legwithor tender, and I'm gonna build this one just like the other one. Support build. This one is also going to be a support build. It's too bad you can't duplicate. Can you duplicate? No, you can't duplicate other people. You can duplicate He-Man. I can duplicate Skeletor. Cupidus. Richtoth. I don't know how people can keep on duplicating these guys. Oh hey, I can actually do that. Interesting. Well, anyway, too bad you can't duplicate Rare. There's your next Provoker then. My UDK and Harmer should be enough. A lot of money is how they get duplicates. Yeah, I've seen a lot of people with duplicates in the arena. Like, I've seen people like with a lot. Like, I have 11 minutes in this, so I'm gonna use my rest of the 11 minutes to try and get this guy. I've seen people with not +1s, but with crowns. I don't know how these guys do it, and they're stuck on this part of the system, so I must be doing pretty good if I'm in the crown section. Alright, so now we're gonna do it right. We're gonna start us off with Predator. She's a polysheeper. She's a polysheeper. By the way, she doesn't multiply polysheep. She polymorphs. Taking a long time to figure stuff out. They got Predator. They got the Alien. Did you hear about the Oz collab? Oh my goodness, I really look forward to that. Who do you think is going to be the free legendary? I think Toto's gonna be the free legendary. The dog's gonna be the free legendary because that would be so Polarium to pull. Toto, come back! No, I am the free legendary. My name is called I am Toto, the free legendary on Raid Shadow Legends. Good. That is good. I call that good. Ooh, they got rid of Urko. Interesting. Tin Man, free legendary. There you go. Tin Man would also be. Oh my goodness! Hold on. What would Tin Man's be? A1, A2, A3 be? All right, that'd be kind of cool. All right, Tin Man, If I only had a brain as his aim 1. He has a 25% to attack. Oh, come on. That was a pretty good joke, though. That was a pretty good joke. Ah, come on. That was a good joke, though. Shing. Crickets. No joke. Nothing, huh? Oh well. Hey, I at least tried to be jovial about this. But Street Fighter is such a missed money grab with the movie upcoming October. You know, strangely enough, how did I lose? Did Ezio just poison bash us? We got poison bashed. Poison bashed. We've been poison bashed. Freak. Okay. I don't know if you guys got the survey about animes and what animes that they might consider on future collabs. I'm still waiting for my Doctor Strange. Where's Doctor Strange, champion? Oh, there's Crown Mikey. Someone must have paid for that guy to be there. They put a crown upon his head. There's Crown Ezio. There's Crown Milkage. Where do these guys get their crowns from? Is this the same guy? I have a feeling that this is the same guy. Start us off with a bang. Yeah, of course he would do that. Alright, what would be the smart decision here? This guy, because he can cover the most ground. Dang it. I lost again. How do I keep losing? How is your Predator built? Pretty poorly, probably. Alright, so here's my Predator. I got him on Cruel and Instinct. He has a mythical weapon with all into attack, crit damage, crit rate, crit speed. This is how he is looking right now. He has 61,000 HP, 2,000 attack, 2,000 defense, 199 speed, 76% crit rate, and 144% crit damage. Yeah, a little bit of resistance and some accuracy as well. That's how I built them. Could probably have a better cruel set right here. Let's see if I can find a better one. What could I do better? Is the question. What could I do better? Let's go see cruel. You know, you don't need any attack on Predator, and you can fully put all stats into HP. But he one-shots people. And I've seen him one-shot people. I've seen him one-shot my entire team. And so I wanted to do it too. Looks like I can't put a speed boost on him. I can put it on, fully put all stats into HP? Really? Alright, well, I'm listening. First of all, I'm going to... by not using attack, really? Okay. Then how do you kill him? All his skill off of HP. What? Eh? All his attacks will scale off of HP. Damage based on HP. I totally don't remember that being there. Okay. What we're gonna do is we're gonna save this current equipment because it was pretty cool, but not my style. I'm panicking. I'm panicking. Okay. Focus. We're just gonna remove his set, okay? We're just gonna remove it. I just wanna talk to him. I just wanna talk to him. I just wanna kill him. Alright. So. HP, you say? There's some HP on Chronophage. Well, there was, anyway. Is there any HP on Feral? No. How about Pinpoint? Accuracy. And Speed. And Intercept doesn't really do anything. Neither does Immutable, by the way. Prioritize crit damage and HP, but speed is also good, but not super necessary. Okay, so crit damage and HP. Alright. So what I'm gonna do first is figure out the set I want to use, because prioritize crit damage. So I just want to find crit damage then. There you are. There you are. Okay, you're gonna be here. And you're pretty good. You have the maximum amount of defense. And yeah, you're gonna be used. And then you can be put on resistance, I guess. Skage, you walk him through a good Predator because I wouldn't know him how to min-max him. I don't know how to min-max him either. I have a terrible set. Hold on. I just thought of something. Pinpoint might have the answer I'm looking for. And the answer is no, he does not. Bummer. Alright, so that's his regular set. What to do, what to do. Crit damage and HP, but first HP. So, I want to check on HP percent. You get to stay. Bolster? Can I put bolster on Predator? interesting thought here. Interesting thought experiment. Let me try something. This guy has more HP this way. Let me try this thought experiment here for a second. Yeah, let me try this experiment for a second. Can I try bolster? Or resilience? Resilience would be pretty good. Alright, how does he look? 47,000 right now. I don't know what that was previously, but it's an idea. What do you think? Is that a good setup for him? He could probably have a lot more HP every year. You really need to watch YouTube guide on how to build Predator. You know, or I could just go to Hell Hades and have a cheat sheet. I don't want a cheat sheet. I want to figure this out my own. You know, I want to experiment. That's how you learn. That's how school works. You learn by yourself. Fine. I'll go to Hell Hades. Fine. I'll go to Hell Hades. Alright. Predator overview. Awakened Heaven Crest with Malefic Talent and Wand of Submission. Recommended critical rate, critical damage, HP, acceleration, and speed. Recommended Merciless Savage and Perception. Interesting, you put some into Perception. Merciless, Savage, Zone Skin, Feral Pinpoint. In that order. So Merciless is the strat for this guy. Touche. I mean, I could just grind, but then we would just be sitting here talking for however long that's going to take. Actually, hold on. I'm going to filter and sell. No, I'm not going to hit that button. I have a lot of things that I need to get rid of. And I'm going to use select everything. And everything that doesn't have these things, I'm going to get rid of. Does it have this, this, or this in it? And if it does, it gets deleted. Yeeted and deleted. I don't care. Select all. 22 million. I hoard stuff on a daily, okay? I hoard stuff. It's a real problem. It's a real problem that I'm dealing with. Actually, I'm gonna deselect this. I'm not gonna select all. We're just doing deselect. We're gonna select all. There we go. That seems a lot normal then. Yeah, I didn't want to do that. Anyway, that's a lot. That's a lot. I hoard stuff. I can't help it. There we go. That's a lot better. So, as we said before, perception, merciless is what we're looking for. Merciless, which is an interesting dissection. Merciless gives him attack, crit damage, and speed. And decrease a random skill's cooldown by 1 when dealing damage. Interesting. But if I don't want Merciless, I go for Savage Lethal. which... Where is Savage? There's Savage. It ignores 25% of enemies' defense. And then after that, use Perception. I'm willing to lean toward Perception because I have a lot of Perception. Or maybe it's just a mix of everything. We'll give it a shot then. Merciless, and then we go to Savage. They made him into like a bazooka. Why didn't we sell this? Goober. There we go. And then Stone Skin. Hang on, Stone Skin might be a play here. Hold on. Cause we can give Stone Dave and okay, I'm doing this all wrong. Thanks for being patient with me. Now for the real setup that we're gonna do. And this is the play. This is gonna be the play. Stone Skin. Stone Skin. Holy crap, Stone Skin. There we go. Now he's just totally Stone Skin. Give Stone Skin buff at the start of the round for 2 turns and a 50% chance of blocking removals of steals. I think that's the play. Oh, I hit the wrong button. Where's Predator? I had Predator. Here he is. So here's what I had in mind for Predator. Just Stone Skin. Just Stone Skin. I was witnessing the destruction of an account with that. What do you mean? I can just make more. I've done it before. I'll do it again. Alright. Crit rate is so low. At the moment, crit rate is so low, but I can just fix that with... Yeah, unfortunately I don't have better gear though, so that's how he's gonna do it. Oh wait, he can do better. Aha! There we go, now he has crit damage. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna upgrade this guy. Crit damage. With HP and attack, not bad. Let's ascend him. Booyah! 65 plus 2 equals 123 damage. Let's go. But it's crit rate, not crit damage. It's still pretty good. You know what? I'll take the crit damage over crit rate at this point. He said jokingly. I just need to make everything of these 16, right? Hey, look at that. 14% crit rate. I'll take it. I'll take it. Be right back. Ah, okay. Well, that's the most I can vet. But he's already back to 45,000. I think Stone Skin was the play all this time. I don't know why I put him on that. Is there a better one? Gives him more HP that way. There we go. Now he's double again. His attack's pretty good. His defense is pretty good. He's up there in speed, but not much. 31 plus 1 for... it's 119 with a 46 critical rate. Not bad. Not bad. 46 is a lot better than what he had earlier. And 186% critical damage. That's almost worth the price of admission right there. Alright, let's see. What we got for quest? You. Gather Dragon Balls. Alright. We're on the hunt. Yeah, I get that. So he kills all the time, but I really want him to be more survivability. So I think Stone Skin is the play. If you build him with enough HP, he'll be survivable and one-hitting. Yeah, let's go. I think Stone Skin is the play. So thank you for that. I will definitely build him on Stone Skin from now on. That will make him impenetrable fortress, pretty much. What I want to know is how do people keep triggering his passive effect, which is, I blocked it. That's hard. Yeah, see, he has a cloak and then he counterattacks. How do I get him to counterattack? He doesn't counterattack though. I don't know, I don't have further. Turns his chair into a weapon out the wall. How am I supposed to beat this guy? You're definitely the most random person I've ever counted on Twitch, and I'm here for it. Yay! Let's hear it for random. Hip hip. Oh, look, a bicycle. I need some drink. These guys are not Gersnack, but they're surviving. Except for this lady down here, poor lady. L for the lady. Keeps falling into battle. Not as skilled as this elvish lady right here. Not yet, anyway. That's why we're training her. Revive! You know, if we can put stone skin on Predator, we could probably put stone skin on this lady. She'd probably survive a lot better. Yuck. There we go. I have now beaten, and I have now eaten. Alright, so now I'm supposed to fight. Hey, we're back in the Doom Tower. We're back in the Doom Tower. Let's go. First he evac, then he snack. Alright. While that's going on, I'm gonna readjust a recent champion I used. And that would be you, the woad painted you. You can survive a lot, but you can survive certainly a lot more. I'm gonna set you on stone skin. That better? Yeah, Shiga has now stone skin. Huzzah. And also resistance, and more resistance, and acceleration. Alright, let's take a look-see on what we're doing. What are we doing, Doom Tower? Alright. Make sure my activity feed is up to snuff. Nobody's in Pizza Party. That's great. Nobody from Pizza Party is here, which is so weird. Do you think that's weird? Isn't that a bit weird? Do 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 do. I gotta set up while this thing is going. I gotta set up a real quick Eternal Sting. Excuse me. That was a freebie, by the way. There we go. Alright, should we open now? Whatever happened to chapter 8? Man, whatever happened to chapter 8? What's going on? That burp is not very ladylike. Well, it's a good thing I'm bi. Is that right to say? I don't know if that's friction or not, but that was hilarious. It was hilarious in my head. If that was offensive in any way, please explain to me, and so I can be sorry for it. There. I'm facing bye 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 bye. I don't care. I don't care. Okay. Alright, so Agitator has a 20% chance, debuff to 2 turns, decreasing enemy to 20%, and cooldown. This is not a fun one. Sacred Order. Seems like I'm getting everything from Sacred Order nowadays. I almost collected all the rares from Sacred Order. Let's go. Attacks 1 enemy, extra hit. Decrease at 30% inflicting critical hit. There are I thought I had command. Guys, please hold while I investigate some noises in my house. I'll be right back.